Yeah.
I think he's drawn perfectly perfect. There's coughing. Oh my god. Hi, Chance. Are you ready to open more Hidden Fates? Alright guys, so we are going to open up 2 tins again today, but before we get into that, I'm going to introduce my wife. She will be opening cards with us today, so I think I want to go with a Gyarados tin. That's going to be my choice. And do you have a preference for what you want to start with?
Definitely want to start with Raichu.
Alright, so we'll do Raichu and Gyarados. No Charizard love today. Alright, so what should we open first? Raichu. Alright, let's go ahead and open Raichu. So I will talk a little bit about this set because my wife has never opened this set, and for anyone else who is watching who has also not opened this set, basically the cool thing about this set is that there are several chase cards. There are about 100 chase cards in this set. So that means that these are cards that, wow, this just fell right out of the tin. Those are cards that people purchase the set in order to try to acquire. And so here we have a Raichu promo, Raichu GX promo. You can take a look at that.
He's very bent.
He is very bent. They actually come very bent. Like, look at this. You can see how it looks like almost like an S. And the reason they come so bent is because the way they sit in this, they're like pressed in there, and they have these little indentions on the top and the bottom. And so to get them out of there, you have to like pop them out, and there's just no way to get these in pristine condition. So I mean, one day maybe these at a PSA 10 will be worth a lot of money, but for now, God, you can't get a good one. So let's see what we've got. We've got the Mew, we've got the birds. This is Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno. And we've got Mew again. We only got one Charizard this time. Put these where the camera can almost see them, I guess. We got the most Mews. We got 3 Mews. We got 2 of the birds, 2 Mewtwo's, and 1 Charizard. So let's go ahead and start opening them. I'm gonna let my wife open her first choice. So let's get started.
So I'm gonna start with a Mew because there are the most of it, and I want things to be even. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep everything in focus. So
yeah, you're not a pro at filming
me.
videos. I've already done like 11 of these.
Are you sure it's 4? I'm sorry I showed everyone the first card.
No, I show everyone the first card every time. You can show them the code card.
It's a slow part. It's slow.
No. Turn it over. You didn't do the card trick yet.
I didn't do the card trick. I was showing everyone the first cards of slow.
Yeah, but slow poke.
Okay, so 4.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
So I'll tell you while you're looking through these cards.
So Leaf Energy.
If you're gonna get a shiny card, it's the second to last.
Misty's Determination.
It will not be in the very back.
Jinx.
You were going so slow.
You're talking. Pokemon Center Lady. There's our Slowpoke. Voltorb. Pikachu.
That's my favorite card.
Coffee.
And then you're coughing.
A shiny Dark Energy.
Yeah, so that's like a hollow energy.
It's hollow Dark Energy.
It's in the reverse slot, so that's where the shiny would be if we had one, but we don't have
and
one.
And a Snorlax. Just a normal old Snorlax.
Yeah, normal old rare Snorlax, but you did get the hollow energy, so I mean that's still a pull from that set, from that pack. So I'm going to open, let's see. I don't want to open the Charizard because Charizard never has anything good.
Why is he black?
Oh, that's a good question. He's a shiny Charizard. That's what shiny means. It's a different color from the original intended color. So we're gonna open the birds. We got the birds. Now the birds are a very common chase card. Oh my gosh, if I can open this. They're very common chase cards, so despite the fact that they are a chase card, they're common. All that is to say. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are like a couple of different ways you can pull them, and people get them all the time. Chansey, Giovanni's Exile, Voltorb, Pikachu, Jigglypuff. There's the Ekans. See, I like the Ekans because he's looking at the rainbow.
I like him because he's drawn badly.
Is he? I think he's...
Compared to
Yeah, like no detail. I think he's drawn perfectly perfect. There's coughing. Oh my god! We just pulled Charizard GX. Are you kidding me? We just pulled shiny Charizard? No. Okay. Alright, for the folks at home. Oh my gosh. I have opened... how many have I opened? I've opened 24 tins. 24 tins. 24 tins by myself.
960 cards.
No freaking way. I cannot believe we just pulled shiny Charizard GX. Okay, so what I was saying was I've opened 24 tins by myself trying to pull this card. And then the one time I decide to do a video with my wife, we get Charizard GX. Okay, so, I'm so happy that we just pulled him. I will say the centering is not perfect, but I've seen worse. You can see in the top right, you can definitely see there's a little more space there, and there's a little more space on the right than there is on the left. It's not, it gets out of focus.
That's a pretty cool looking guy.
Man, it's not super noticeable, but, so, if you send a card to PSA, I'm so happy I just pulled this. If you send a card to PSA, they will give you, they can still give you a 10 if the borders are a 55-45. So it can be a little bit off center and still get a 10. So honestly, this looks like to me it could get a 10, assuming everything else is perfect. And I have sleeves somewhere. They're behind me. Go get them. Go get them. All right, so yeah, the centering on the back is almost perfect. It might even just straight up be perfect. I want to stop touching this with my hands, but hold on just a second. Okay, there's a little bit of silvering on the top, and it's more noticeable on the camera than it is in person. It just shows up a lot better. This could get a 10. If it didn't get a 10, it'll get a 9. Whew, let's go ahead and sleeve that. I cannot believe we just pulled the Charizard GX. That's about an $800 card.
Are you kidding?
No.
What?
Yeah, that's... we opened a bunch of Sword and Shield and Rebel Clash and stuff like that. And,
You're kidding? Like, for real?
Yeah. So I haven't looked at prices super recently. So there are a couple of price points that are worth noting. A BGS 10 black label, which means it's a literally perfect card. It's like PSA 10, but perfect. No problems. Sold for 10 grand.
What?
And then, so the just plain card, not graded, I think it's kind of ranged between $400 and $800 over the past few months.
Like a PSA, what about a PSA like 9?
I'm not
didn't get a 10.
Yeah, I'm not sure offhand what the PSA 9 would get, but it would be more. It would be worth more than just pulling the regular Charizard GX.
I get this card.
Yeah, I will definitely get this graded because it has a chance of getting the 10. All right, we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna straighten everything up. I'm gonna put the Charizard somewhere safe, and then oh, sorry, I forgot to show you guys. We pulled a Holo Zapdos too, so there's that. That's pretty good too. I had to make sure that I showed you everything we pulled in that pack, and we finally did it. I set out buying all these and opening all these to pull this card. And I was thinking that, you know, we're in the last 12 and I'd just really like to have it. And we got super lucky and we managed to get it. So, hey, this is the first 10 out of 12, so there's a chance we're gonna pull another one. So let's be optimistic now. So, all right, we're gonna keep going, but first we're gonna take a break. Alright guys, we are back after a brief intermission. I did put Charizard GX in a card saver 1, so he's got plenty of space in there. And this is actually what you would want to send him to PSA in. So excited that we managed to pull this today. In the first 10 especially. So we're going to go ahead and keep going. I'm going to trade out here and my wife is going to start opening again. So at this point, everything's a victory lap. We can't do poorly with this whole case, honestly. Like all 12 of these 10s, this is what we wanted, so. Yeah, that's it, let's keep going.
All right. I'm gonna open a little Mew here. See if we can manage to top that Charizard GX. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah, maybe we can find an even better Charizard GX.
Gonna start off with a Psychic Energy, Magmar, Scyther, Brock's Grit, another Slowpoke, another Pikachu. I am not putting these in front of the camera at all.
It was
points
okay.
out my husband.
It wasn't bad.
A Voltorb, another Coughing. We're 3 for 3 on Coughings.
Yeah, we have a ton of Ed and Eddie Coughings.
Got a Reverse Hollow Snorlax and Hollow Misty's Water Command. I don't know. I think that's worth about $900.
Yeah,
$900.
Yeah, the going price, the market price of Misty's Water Command, about $800, $900. So if anyone out there has a Charizard GX and they'd like to trade for our Misty's Water Command, then have we got the card for you. So let's go with Mewtwo, and this is also going to even us out, and we'll have 4 packs left at the end. That's for my wife. If you've watched my videos, you know I don't necessarily ever do that. All right. So we want to pull, like obviously we got the,
I forget to show my code.
Yeah, I'll actually show all the code cards at the end. But we got the Charizard GX, but what we want to do at this point is really pull any shiny cards at all, because I mean we can't hope for anything better. But if we're gonna hope for something, maybe we can pull some shiny cards, especially Charmander or Charmeleon. It'd be really cool to pull Pokemon in Charizard's evolution line. So we got the Reverse Hollow Chansey, and we got actually a full art Jesse and James on the back. This is the end of a 10. So we have done super well in the past 4 packs. I'm gonna set that aside. Jesse's being a little weird. Yeah, the way the art looks kind of freaky. I think James looks kind of freaky in this card.
Isn't that like her whole body?
Yeah, she's contorted and yeah, she looks afflicted with something. And you got Wobbuffet up in the corner, and you've got Meowth down in the bottom right. That's a really awesome card. All right, let's keep going.
I'll do the birds. Let's go. I'll try to make sure they stay where everyone can see them this time.
Yeah, the first
no promises.
The first 4 or 5 videos I did, I never managed to do that. And also, I never gave people code cards.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Those are upside down.
You know what?
Yeah, we're good now.
So Lightning Energy, Lieutenant Surge Strategy, Magmar, Misty's, whatever, Caterpie,
That's
Paris, Charmander, How many Slowbros? Ooh.
So that is a Decidueye GX Shiny Full Art.
That's a cool looking dude.
You see he goes all the way down to the bottom. So actually just like pulling the Charizard GX, this is another Shiny Full Art GX.
So worth about $1,000?
No. No, Decidueye is not quite as valuable as Charizard.
And an Arbok.
Man, okay, we are crushing it. We could not do better. I mean, if we pulled another Charizard out of these 3 packs that we have left, that would be the luckiest opening that has ever happened. Like, let alone on YouTube. That would be the luckiest opening that has ever happened in Pokemon. So there's your code card. And if you guys wait till the end, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll make sure any of the codes that we missed, I'll show those on the screen too. So we got Giovanni's Exile, Koga's Trap. There's a lot of like the little things about doing this that you get much better at as you do it a bunch of times. Stuff that I would never remember to show code cards or to hold the cards in a place where people can see them. So we got a regular Mr. Mime. So that one was a dud.
I guess I'm going for Mewtwo because I haven't opened Mewtwo yet. Oof. Did not do a good job there. Alright. Here's a code card. Fire energy. Sorry, I don't really know what to say when I'm doing this, so you can just look at them.
I mean, you're doing much better keeping it on camera, so that's good.
Thanks. Another, what are these?
Hollow Fighting Energy.
Hollow Fighting Energy. And Weezing. Oh boy.
Regular rare Weezing. Wow, we have the worst luck.
Do we?
Alright, Mew. This is the last one for these 2 tins. And I mean, I've said it before, I'll say it again, we can't really ask for anything more. I'll certainly take something more, but I'm so happy with everything we have pulled so far. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. That's a Fairy Energy, so the reason you don't know that is because we've opened a lot of Sword and Shield and Rebel Clash, and they discontinued the Fairy Energy, the Fairy type before those sets.
That's
so
because Fairy type is in the game.
Yeah, I don't know how the game works, how the trading card game works. No, I know you mean Sword and Shield, the game. I don't know how. This is the card game. I don't know the rules for that. So we ended on a reverse hollow Pokemon Center Lady and a regular Golem. So, let's go over what we pulled, and I have to be so careful to not bend the Charizard. So we got Decidueye GX Full Art. Awesome card. I pulled him in the past, but I really like him. And then we got the Full Art Jesse and James, one of my favorite cards from this set in terms of one of my favorite cards from the set in terms of artwork. My wife is trying to sort the cards and drop them all on the floor. Thankfully, I have the Charizard still in my hand. So we've got Jesse and James, awesome card, and then we've got the Charizard GX Full Art, which all of this was for. So we finally did it. I'm so happy, and like I said before, the rest of these tins are gonna be a victory lap. So guys, if you like this content and you are so happy also for some reason that we pulled a Charizard GX Shiny today, then definitely subscribe, because we're gonna try to do it again, might as well. And I almost forgot, guys, so before we go, I know that you guys didn't get all the code cards that we opened up today. So I'm not sure which ones were shown because they got kind of mixed up, but I'll show you what we've got. So I'm gonna cycle through these real fast. I know that you guys will have to pause the video or go back and watch it again. And I'm gonna do this as a live premiere because it's gonna be fun to live premiere the the Charizard. So come into the chat, I'll be in the chat and I can give you some more codes. So that gives you some incentive to come say hi, come join the team, because we open tons and tons and tons of hidden fates. All right, that's it. I'll see you guys next time.